Ukrainians working for Canada's embassy in Kyiv left on their own despite reports of them being on Putin's kill list. Hi, I'm Brian Lilley, political columnist with the Toronto Sun. An explosive story in the Globe and Mail, one that I'll give them full credit for breaking, and one that should shock all Canadians. The Globe reports that despite the fact that Canadian officials knew that locally employed Ukrainians working at the Canadian embassy in Ukraine, the one that Justin Trudeau recently said was open, that apparently was not, well, they were on a kill list. According to intelligence provided to Canada and other countries, members of the Five Eyes intelligence network, those working for Western embassies in Kyiv were going to be targeted by Putin and his regime for retaliation, hunted down, perhaps even executed, simply for working for Canada or other Western allies opposed to Putin's annexation of Ukraine. This was information that was shared as early as January, long before the February 24th invasion by Putin. And what did we do for our local embassy staff when we shut down the embassy? Nothing. In fact, according to several officials that the Globe spoke to and that Global Affairs Canada did not refute, well, they were instructed, don't even tell them, don't say a thing. At that point, the Canadian officials and others believed that Russia's army, Putin's machine, would just roll into Kyiv and take over the country in a matter of days. That, of course, hasn't happened, thankfully. But it has left an awful lot of Ukrainians who worked for Canada's embassy feeling burned, left behind, out on their own, and furious. It should also infuriate every Canadian. These are people who worked alongside our own diplomats, who worked for Canada. And when we thought they were in danger, we abandoned them. We left them behind, much like we did with the Afghans last September. We knew that that was coming months in advance and didn't organize it properly. We left them in the lurch. Now, the Trudeau government is trying to point to a 2014 Harper government memorandum as their justification for this, but that doesn't really hold water, does it? The Trudeau government has been in power since 2015, and we've been through this more than once, including the very high-profile Afghan example I just mentioned. They can't keep blaming someone who hasn't been in power for more than 7 years. This is beyond foolish at this point. But that's the position that we're in with the Trudeau government. They can't get basic services right. They can't get basic decency right. They can't look after people that pledged their help, their allegiance to us, so they blame other people. It's the same at every turn. But if you have any sort of humanity left in you, you should be calling your MP and demanding that they actually do something to fix this, that they change the policy and that they offer safe passage to those who need it, those who might be worried about their safety or those of their loved ones. It's the right thing to do. We'll see if Justin Trudeau and his government can get there. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below, share this on social media, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.